Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of my Digital Talk series. If this is the first time you're watching me, you have no idea who I am, then my name is Vrinda Chinniah. I'm originally from Fiji Islands, living in Canada, and I've been working on the online space for past 5 years. I'm an online business owner, a coach, and a mentor, and I help professionals and parents to escape their 9 to 5 grind, start a business online, get in the trend of earning from anywhere, anytime by working online and simply creating a work life balance. So, through my series, I bring you stories of people who are already online business owners, why they started, what they achieved. We also talk about the struggles they had when they got in the business. And some sessions I bring where I educate you about the online business platform. I help you decide what is the best option, how you can get in, and how you can join our online business if you are interested in working with us. So today's episode is featuring a success story of a online business owner. I know her for a while now. I did not know her until she got into the business. That's how we got to know each other. And I would like to invite her and first of all thank her for saying yes to do this session with me, to come and share her online story with my audience, with her audience. And this is just to inspire you, to teach you, to give you the information that you probably, the sign that you're waiting for. Can I do an online business? Is it going to work for me? So, this is the reason for this episode today. So, let's invite our guest, Vrinda. So, thank you so much, Vrinda, for taking the time to do this with me today. Like I said, I know you, but our audience probably don't if they're watching us for the first time. So we'll start with a quick introduction. If you can just share a little bit about you, your background, where you're from, and how long you've been in this business.
Okay. Thank you, Rita. Thank you for inviting me today. So for those who don't know me, I'm Vrinda Chinniah, a mom of 2 boys. I'm from the beautiful island of Mauritius. And so I was in banking, in the banking sector some 9 years back. When my husband started his own business, like things became so hectic, I had to decide to quit my job, which was I was a manager as well in the banking sector, but with my 2 kids who were so young back then. I had to make the choice to, to quit just to be there for my family. Things were getting so stressful, so hectic. So I just took the decision. But I knew somewhere that I was quitting for some time to be back again. But I didn't want to be back in the corporate world. So I took a break. After that, my kids started to grow up. I started getting the feeling that I had to start something. But I knew I didn't want to go back to the stress of the 9 to 5 and leave my kids, because I had already set a routine for them. My life was built up around my well-being, their well-being, and for me, the 9 to 5 would make me go back again to the stress I was living back then. So I started some 2 years back. I started looking online. I in fact started with affiliate marketing on myself, on my own, and it was very hard. And then luckily I came across an ad, and I learned about this business. I was skeptical because we like many people out there, I was skeptical. We hear so many scams, but I told myself, let me check what's in there, and I started like documenting myself, doing my research, and then I paid my 149 USD, and it was like a click for me. When I watched the videos, the 3 hours videos, it was like, okay, this is for me. I have to do it. For sure, there were so many things I didn't quite understand right there, but I just got the feeling that I had to do it. My husband wasn't fully supportive, but he was like, he didn't stop me as well. Okay, you want to do that? Do it. It was like, he just let me do things on my own. But like 2 years after now, after being in the business, he's been there. He's been observing me. He's been, around. And today I can tell you he's my biggest cheerleader in the business. And yeah, and this business has brought so much for me in terms of, in terms of personal growth, because I like, staying at home, becoming a stay-at-home mom. Your world is focused on your kids, whether you want it or not. It becomes like that. And after some time, when your kids start growing up, you tend to get the want to, like, get yourself back, like somewhere you feel you've lost your true identity. And that was how I was feeling. And I knew that I had to do something. I knew that I could give so much back to the world, uh, but uh, but by being fully present, not by compromising the well-being of my family. And I can tell you, Rita, this business has been the best decision ever for me.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing. You pretty much shared a lot about. Well, before I say that, I love when people come and share their online story, why they started the business, and they don't mention, I came in to make money, because that's not what the reality is. Yes, we doing our job to pay bills, make money. We start this business. Money is the ultimate reason anyone would join, but it's not the real reason. And you just beautifully mentioned, you wanted something of your own, you wanted your own boss, you wanted to be there with your family, but still, don't lose your identity. Being financially independent, doing something for yourself is pretty much the reason why you got into this, which tells me that our business platform was able to give you all that. That's why you're still here, 2 years in. And before we go any further, I do want to say congratulations to you, because you recently hit your third milestone in the business. And for people who's not in the business, you'll be like, third milestone, what does this even mean? This means that, you are going to be earning 3 times sales commissions in your business for all the sales that you'll be bringing in. And we have a lot of strategies that help you maximize your income in the business, but it's just that happy feeling that, okay, it's working. I started from nothing and I have built my business within 2 years to this level, which is amazing. And it's a journey. It took me 14 months to reach that level. It took you a little longer, which is okay, because you are a mom. I'm not a mom. I had some extra time. You had to balance everything, and it's people's own journey. So what excuse me. So one thing, Vrinda, you said that when you paid your registration fee, that a one-time fee we charge, which is 149 US dollar, which is 30 days refundable, by the way. If people are thinking, okay, what if I pay and I change my mind? It is refundable. You commented that when I looked at all the training videos and everything, I knew I did not understand everything, but I knew I had to do it. Do you mind sharing what helped you make that decision? What was that thing that you saw that said, no, I had to be a part of this? This is what I want to do.
Okay, so first of all, I got the assurance that the companies backing the program were, they were global companies, stable and all that. And the products, for me, what was very important, the products were environmental friendly. I'm an environmental freak. I'm into yoga, meditation, and for me, nature and the environment means a lot. So it clicked with me. And thirdly, it was about helping others. So I knew I wanted to, when I'm back in the business world, I wanted to do always to do something to help others, and that was like, the biggest click for me.
Mhm. Awesome. Yeah, I think that's what got me attracted as well. The product services we have was the biggest reason, I said yes. So I know you come from the banking profession, you worked for years, then you took a long break, and you were a stay at home mom, and then you started your own online business. Three different changes that you went through in a period of time, right? Did you feel that there was any challenges in transitioning from a stay-at-home mom, like your professional career, to a stay-at-home mom? That is a separate topic on its own.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
from being a stay-at-home mom to becoming a online business owner, did you find any challenges? And the reason I'm asking is because I know a lot of stay at home moms would probably be watching this, and they might have the same feeling like, oh, I haven't done for years. I don't know anything about social media marketing, online business, digital marketing. I'm not tech savvy. I have no experience. So I want you to share your journey basically, like did you have any challenges, and if there was any, how did you overcome to become successful today?
Okay, so absolutely, when you become a stay-at-home mom, like for me, it was around 8 to 9 years. You get into a sort of comfort zone. Okay, so getting out of that comfort zone was the biggest challenge for me. But I knew I had to do it. Like, I knew if I don't get out of it, nothing would happen, nothing will change. And I was in a certain phase in my life where I knew my kids were growing up, and I know they will, they are becoming more and more independent. And you get into that, I was getting into that phase with that question, what's next? What's in for me? I want them to be independent. I'm not the kind of mom who will, who wants my kids to be always here for me. I want them to take their flight one day. That's what I'm grooming them for. Um, I'm not the kind of mom who wants to be dependent on my kids. Never.
Mhm.
And so I knew I had to do something. And so this is the force behind which, propelled me to come out of that comfort zone. And more so, at the same time, we were hit by COVID. And maybe during COVID, we didn't business wise for my husband, he didn't feel much of the impact, but we felt the after impact of COVID.
Mhm.
He started, there was then I did realize that a second source of income is really important, because he was going he was suffering huge losses in his business. We knew he would get out after some time, but it was a big this hit me hard. I knew I couldn't go on like this. I had to do something, and I knew I could do something. That this was always here for me. So it's all about getting out of the comfort zone, taking action, and don't be resistant to change. I had to be to be flexible and to start learning. It was at I started it at 45. Many people at 45, they think, you can't learn. It's over for you. Your career is over. Everything is over. But it's not the truth. It's all about, you need to want to do something. And I always had I always say to people that age is just a number. It's the energy that counts. And that's true.
That's
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I always say age is just a number. Like I had a coaching call today, so coaching calls are done with people, just for the viewers to know that when you pay your registration fee to join our business platform, you get a chance to book a one-on-one coaching call. And the lady I talked to, she's 60 years old, and she
Wow.
wants to start an online business. So I asked her, like, why are you starting an online business? What did you see in our business that helped you take that leap forward? And she's like, I was forced to retire when I was 55. And then she took some time off, and then she realized, like, what's next? There is no income coming in. I'm not financially secured. And there is nothing extra I can do. And I have all the time in the world. And she said, I was looking at people, all these youngsters talking about online business, this, that, I'm generating an income from home. Like, she was like, I was so curious that what are these people even doing? Let me go check it out. So you said it very well. Age is just a number. Like, if people in their 60s are willing to try the online space, the youngsters, this needs to be a motivation for them. Like, if we start sooner, where will we be in this
Absolutely.
digital age, right? So yeah, and I think you talked a little bit about mindset shift as well. Like, if we've been sitting in a comfort zone for years, it's hard to come out of it. So you need to have a strong drive, right? So another question, a lot of women I know, because and you probably could relate with this too when you connect with people who reach out to you, is they see us on this social media space. They see us creating video, they see us creating content, which is part of digital marketing. When you own a business, you need customers, and marketing is the only way to generate customers, and social media marketing is the best way to generate to reach a lot of customers worldwide. So most people hesitate to be on this online space, and I don't blame them. There are various reasons. So how was it like for you? Was it easy for you, something you were comfortable, or you had to practice yourself for it? If you don't mind sharing, because I know what you'll share might help someone who's watching to take that leap forward.
Okay. Uh, I was like, for me, posting on social media was not such an issue because I was already on, on Facebook and Instagram. But the only thing when you come up with a business, with an online business, that was the biggest challenge because people tend to back off. They tend to, with all the scams that you hear going around in the online space and all that. So I felt that for some time they were not trusting me, and that was the biggest challenge, to build up the trust of people. And people just watch you, they won't comment, they won't they'll be here watching you, but once they see the results, they see that you are consistent and you are just pushing, what you are doing, you are clear in your messages, like things get pretty much easier. And it all came with practice, with building myself up, with following my trainings, watching the masterminds. It didn't come like from the very beginning. So it's all part. Fortunately, we have a very step-by-step training. We have the masterminds. We have the meetings that you do, Rita. The community that we have, who support us. That was all that helped me in grooming myself up in my growth journey. So I'm so grateful to be part of this movement.
Mhm. Yeah, and that's the reality. Everyone is on social media. We do share content every now and then, but those contents are not converting into sales. So we spend a lot of time scrolling, creating our own content. But if it's not converting into sales, it's pretty much a waste of time. And when people come and join our business and we help them start a business, and We teach them about digital marketing, how to leverage the platforms that's already pre-built to your advantage, and your customers is just waiting to be reached. And that's where, like you said, people hesitate, like, oh,
Mhm.
now I have to put myself out there. Why not? You just started a business.
Mhm.
Don't you want customers? Don't you want to generate sales? So I think we need to break this pattern, and we help you break this pattern in our training. When you join our program, we'll take you on this business owner journey, digital marketing training, and we help you break this pattern, because there's nothing wrong being on the social media space if you know you are doing the right thing. You are marketing a
Absolutely.
business, you have a business. Every business needs customers, and that's the mindset we need to have. So that's pretty much what I wanted to address with you, Vrinda, today, because I know your journey. I've witnessed it, from the moment you paid your registration, you joined, to the time we did our coaching call, and your paperwork and training and everything kept going. And yeah, I've kind of witnessed your journey from the beginning. And I couldn't be any proud to say, like, you've you have done amazing. And I think last night we were talking about it, and I'll put it out there, in the universe. Like I was telling you that I can't wait for you to become a coach, because I know you'll be a great coach. So this is the potential, guys. If you own a business, you're not just learning and growing, but it's also molding you into something better. And in our business, we do coaching and mentoring, and we help people. So if you are a people person, you would like to network with people and connect with people and guide them, help them, coach them, mentor them while building your own business at the same time, then this business would be a great fit for you. So I do want to say thank you, to a lot of you who's been reaching out to us, registering on our websites, uh, you know, uh, putting that trust, paying your registration, and joining. But before we end, Brinda, I want you to give a message to those who's watching, but they're not taking any action because they may be scared or something's holding them back. So I want to end with a message from you to those people who's watching and they just not ready to take action. We are towards the end of the year. So when I post this video, I don't know, but it will be before the end of 2025. So what message would you want to give them?
Don't let fear hold you back, because we read about this code so many times, but I'm a living proof. Like your best life lies on the other side of fear. So never let fear hold you back. If you believe in yourself, never stop believing in yourself, and just make things happen. And this business is the best decision ever that you can make to change your life. No, that's
I
it.
think we couldn't have ended any better than that. And I would put one more thing I will add is, it's never free to start a business.
Absolutely.
And most people come in, and you might be watching, and you will decide to come in and you learn about our different strategies. We have the startup packages which you have to buy to start your business, definitely. And you might get overwhelmed thinking, oh, I have to pay money to start a business. My only question to you is, what is the cost of where you are, and how long it's going to take you to get out from the situation you are? What's the price you are going to pay? It will never be more than the cost you will is required to invest to start a business of your own that could help you change your life. So always look at the price you have to pay for not taking action, for not doing, uh, not taking on opportunities. Opportunities are there. And if you want to change it for you, if you want that opportunity to change your life, you have to pay the price. And that's exactly what our business, in our business, you can expect. It's not going to be free, but if you're willing to pay the price, we are here willing to help you change your life. And we do this as a teamwork. We learn, we coach, we mentor, we go through the training. We have great company, great product and services that will be part of your business. And we will teach you how to go out there and find your customers without bugging anyone, without chasing anyone down, without any cold calling, without any cold prospecting. We will teach you how to do attraction marketing using social media, how to attract the right customers that come to you instead of you chasing people down. And most people don't want to do digital marketing for the reason they feel that you have to spend a lot of time chasing customers. No, that's not true, because we provide a automated sales system where you do the marketing, generate the leads. The system is designed to close sales on your behalf. You don't have to spend hours, but yes, 2 to 3 hours a day is very, even 1 to 3 hours a day, if you can manage, you'll be able to build a successful business in under 3 to 5 years. Some people have done it in shorter time because they are putting a lot of time in, but it's a journey. So thank you so much, Vrinda, for sharing your story today with the viewers. And if you guys are watching on either of our pages, or if you are watching this inside our private coaching group, then take the next step. We would love to coach and mentor you and help you build a successful business, but we can't help you if you're not taking the step. You're not taking action, right? So stay tuned. I'll be bringing more such inspiring stories through my Digital Talk series. And, any questions, put it in the comments below, because we would love to address that for you. So thank you once again, Vrinda. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you.